What's up, guys? It's Dave here. Welcome back to the channel. Before we dive into it, again, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Go over to my Twitch. Again, links in the description. I'm playing Destiny 2 there all the time. If you want help with activities or, just want to run some stuff with me, I'm always down to do that as well. So make sure to stop by there. In this video, we're going to be going over a Warlock Exotic that got a recent tune that I think is going to be interesting in the Crucible. It's the Exotic Warlock Helmet, the Stag. Here's what the original Exotic looks like. Again, menacing, but you know what's cool? Let's make it even more menacing with an ornament. Boom. Looking like a savage, man. In any event, let's go over the perk. Dearly Departed, your Rift provides damage reduction to allied guardians standing in it. Grants Rift energy when you are critically wounded, and on your death, creates a healing Rift on your corpse. Now you're like, damage reduction? How much is that? So again, like it says, it grants damage reduction to allied guardians that are standing in your Rift, whether it is a healing or an empowering Rift. So you get 25% against combatants, aka PVE or the PV side of Gambit, or 15% against players, aka the Crucible Gambit. Now, I do want to make this clear for something like PVE and Gambit. Do I think this is going to be effective in those activities? Absolutely not. There's way better exotics you can use. There's way better builds you can use, especially in the current season. Like, I understand, you want to help your fellow Guardians, okay? But half of this thing's perk is that you die, and you have to, and then it grants the Rift. Okay, you know it's smart for something like the Crucible, but PvE, absolutely not. There's way better exotics you can use. I don't need to run through all that. Now, I do want to talk about the Crucible, because personally, I've never liked this exotic. I never thought, dying and using your ability that way was ever smart. I like survivability over trying to, get a kill when it's 50-50. I don't like trading when it comes to the Crucible. I think Bungie needs to increase their tick rate, but I'm not a developer, so I can't judge any of that stuff. But I did want to test this out now because now it's more active, right? At least half of the perk is active. Like, as long as you have your Rift up, whether it's empowering or healing, anybody that's standing in it gets a 15% reduction, like, to damage. And I feel like that's fairly significant, like, depending on, especially if you're in an activity like Iron Banner where it's light based. Maybe not so much of trials. Again, it's 3v3, depending on the engagements. Even if you do drop a Rift, your teammate can still get killed. So I did want to try this out in sixes because I did think it would be interesting, and I'll tell you what, I could feel the difference. I really could. Even I hate dying, but my teammates were very grateful that, like, A, if I died on a site, there was a Rift there for them to hop in. Plus, they get the damage resistance anyway, which is automatically great. But I will tell you right now, you do feel the damage resistance, even though it is only 15%. I feel like I was surviving my engagements more, even going in and out of my Rift. And people weren't challenging as much either for some reason. I'm not 100% sure why. Like, yes, I'm wearing the Stag. It's a ridiculous-looking helmet. It's huge. You can kind of tell. But, again, I think this thing got a significant improvement. Bungie did really good on this exotic. I'm very happy that it actually got more of an active type perk versus a perk where you have to die for it to proc. But do I think this exotic is overpowered in any sense of the imagination? No. Do I think this is going to outclass something like Transversive Steps or the Ophidian aspect in something like the Crucible? Absolutely not. Those exotics are goated. And again, I feel like for the Warlock right now, in particular, there's actually a good amount of exotics that do well. Even like Karnstein Armless, for example. I don't need to go over all that stuff anyway. But do I think this exotic got a significant improvement? Do I like it? Absolutely. Do I think it's the best? No. Do I think it performs well in something like sixes? Yes. In 3v3, I'm not sure how I feel about it. But I am happy that it did get a significant improvement, and I'm happy I got to pull it out into the Crucible again. Now that you're at the end of the video, if you believe that I added some value or entertainment to you, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it out if you'd like to any social medias that you have. Also, be sure to join my Discord community so you don't miss out on anything. We have gamers and streamers that play on a variety of platforms, and again, the link to my Discord is in the description below. There are multiple ways to support me, whether it's monetarily through Twitch, my merch, my business, etc., or you can just come out to the live streams, interact with my content on social media. For my gaming content, I'm on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. And for my personal content, I'm on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram. Plus, I have my own podcast that's available on Apple, Spotify, Anchor, Google Podcasts, pretty much everywhere that you listen to the podcast, where I cover mindset and success principles and have some guests on occasionally. The links for literally everything are in the description below. And lastly, if you're looking for a clan to join, we have some spots left in my clan, the D1 Fire Team. If you request to join, I'll let you in myself, and the link for that is also in the description below. All right, I'm out. Have a good one, ladies and gentlemen. We'll catch you in the next one.